Peace reflection. I'll wait till some people come into the room. It's a new background. I am in the spot where we have open Wi-Fi, so I'm not at home right now. Okay, have enough people. Peace reflection. Peace, peace. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about a topic that was near and dear to me at one point. And if you follow me on YouTube, you would see where my journey was at one point. And that's why I titled the video, "The Natural Hair Movement is Alive." I love myself, Alina. Okay, so I'm not going to be looking at the comments because I really want to, I really want to get this out, and then afterwards I'll see, if there's any questions. So the reason why I say the natural hair movement is alive, I will go back to where I started learning about my natural hair. And like I said, if you go to my YouTube channel, there are a few videos to where you can see where I came from. And with the natural hair movement, what it did, it taught black women that we should not be putting perms or chemicals in our hair, and we need to go back to the beginning, which is our natural, our natural hair. And so when I got into that movement, it made me fall in love with who I was, well, at least who I thought I was. And so I no longer had a perm, and I no longer used heat on my hair. But what I did do, I was learning how to use my texture, how to wash my hair, the type of products to put in my hair, and, just loving me. Well, over time, once you, get comfortable with your texture, then you want to get into products. And that was fun, but I feel like I lost sight of the whole point of the natural hair movement. And anybody that is watching this and and went natural, what I mean. Like it was very exciting to accept yourself, and you did not think that your hair played a big part in your well-being, but it really did, because you felt like who I really am is just fine. Well, getting to the lie, what I found when I was in that movement, because I would even say the natural hair movement was a cult, because we had our own language, we had our own way of, doing things. We had this group that was 3A, 3B, 2A, kinky, soft curl, coil, curly coils, and it got to the point to where it was a division versus a unity. And the one thing that I learned is when you are in a group that is anti-something, be very careful, because with the natural hair community, it was all about women and their hair. And it got to the point where we start dividing within the unity. So I got to the point where I was starting to become a product pusher, because in my videos I no longer was talking about the black woman and her being in her natural beauty. I was a product pusher, to where I was telling her what products to use, and I was always manipulating my hair, and I was always concerned with the way that I looked, but I never was concerned about just being natural and leaving my hair alone. And it got to the point where I forgot the reason why I was even deciding to leave the chemicals alone and to stay away from the heat. And then I just started focusing on products. And then also with the natural hair community, that is a big market. It's a big market. They push products and products and products. If you can go in any store now and you will see all kind of products. And the one thing that I noticed in Babylon that I don't see here in Costa Rica, because I am in Costa Rica, is that they have a lot of beauty supply stores. We are the only group of people that need a store to tell us what beauty is. We have to go to a store for it to tell us this is your beauty. And then once women got used to their hair, then we start getting into makeup. what are we trying to make up? If we're trying to go back to being natural, why do we need to put makeup on? And then furthermore, why we got to keep touching our hair? So I noticed this, and I start pulling away, and I kind of stopped making videos because I was getting confused. And when I came to the truth about my hair is connected to my nervous system, you know, and my nervous system is what helps me to feel. And then if I'm continually manipulating my receptors, which is my hair, that's why I was confused. I've been confused all my life because when I was a child, my Babylon mother used to always fix my hair and manipulate it. You know, when you was a child, you did not want anyone touching your hair, but your mother used to make you sit down on the floor or sit in a chair, and she used to make you get your hair done, and I used to hate that. But then my Babylon mother, she was smart. She ended up giving me a jerry curl just so she could easily manipulate my hair. So as a child, I got conditioned to think that I needed to always have my hair done, always needed to have my hair fixed. And if it wasn't fixed, then there was something wrong with me. And then my Babylon mother used to always say, don't let nobody put their hands in your hair. But yet I'm putting my hands in my hair, and she's putting her hands in my hair. So now I decided that I wanted to be completely free, and I wanted to grow locks. And what you see in the natural hair community now, which is very prevalent, is that the black woman, she doesn't realize that in her so-called natural state, she is still being programmed to be European, because now in the natural hair community, women are wearing weaves, and then they're wearing wigs, and they be like, well, I don't got time to be fixing my hair. I don't feel like fixing my hair. You know, I'm tired of always having to put 2-strand twists and do a wash and go. I just want to leave my hair alone. Well, have you ever thought that you're not supposed to be touching your hair? That's why you don't want to do your hair, because you're not supposed to be touching your hair. Your hair will do exactly what it's supposed to do. We are the only species where our hair grows out of our head, and it does not stop growing. And it will continue to grow. But what we do, we want to cut it, we want to color it, we want to put chemicals in it, we want to straighten it, we want to do everything to it, but let it be what it is, and that is the hair on our head. But then I think about, that's the representation of us. We want to do everything but be who we really are, which is human. You know, you look at me, some of you may look at me and be like, why don't this girl fix her hair? Because you're so used to being in your vanity that you don't even know what it is to be a pure, beautiful, black, melanated woman. You know, it's your hair, it's supposed to be left alone, let it grow, let it kink up, because it's beautiful. Your skin is beautiful. Like right now, I have to wear a shirt because I'm in an area where there are people, so usually I have a shirt off, but I can't do that because, you know, the human has been so perverted that we can't even be in our own skin without you think there's something wrong with me because I don't have any clothes on. You know? Right now I have one of my warriors here with me.
Peace and love, reflection.
You know, I stay balanced with the feminine and masculine energy, you know, because as a woman, sometimes we tend to get in our emotions and look at things subjectively. So I have my warrior Azul here.
Keep balance.
Keep balance and logic. Do you have anything to add?
What I want to say about your hair, yeah, leave your hair alone. Your hair is like that for a reason, you know, and people don't understand that, you know, like if you let it go and just be natural, like, you know, and then when people look at that, they'll like you for you, you know, like if you trying to be something and you keep messing with it, you know, like that's not really loving yourself. Loving yourself is, you know, being you all the way, like 100 all the way, like I don't care what nobody think, you know, this is me. And when you all the way, then you allowing more, you know, love to come to you, you know, more understanding to come to you, you know, and like y'all don't even know that stuff, like that shit that y'all putting in y'all hair, that shit is crazy. I remember, like, you know, because I grew up with a lot of, you know, archetypes, you know, in Babylon. So, you know, they always had the products and shit in the bathroom or whatever, you know, and that shit is crazy. Like, my fault. That shit is crazy. The stuff they be putting in there, you know, they'll put, you know, it's poison in that stuff, you know, in shampoos and the shampoos, the conditioners, the, you know, whatever they put in their shit, you grease and all of that. That going into you, that's messing with your melanin, because your hair, the like it's kinky for a reason, you know. It's the color, it's doing it for a reason, you know. And when people tamper with it, you know, it's messing with you now. It's messing with your living matrix now, because you know this is what connects you. This is what give you that connection to what you are. But when you messing with it, you know, you disconnecting yourself. And you don't want to do that, you know, but you go ahead. That's all I really wanted to say.
And our hair is made up of copper and zinc. You know, our hair is beautiful. And reflection, I just wanted to make this video because I wanted to show the black woman that you can be beautiful in your own skin. You can be, you are beautiful. Don't let the European programming think that you are less than what you are. Look at your environment. Your environment is making you think that I have to go to the store, I have to get these certain products, I have to get this makeup, I have to wear these clothes in order for me to be beautiful. But you are beautiful exactly the way that you are. And that's really my whole message through this journey, is that who you really are, it's okay. It's because all it is you. You know, we are a reflection of each other. But, you know, we, for some reason, because we separate ourselves from each other, there's no respect. We start respecting each other. We start putting each other down and, you know, and not realizing that I am you and you are me, and that's all that is. You know? And so with the natural hair community, you have a lot of lost women that is looking for the answers. I remember when I was in Babylon, women that I didn't even know, and also women that I did know, they would always come to me and be like, what products you put in your hair? What did you do to your hair? Like, women were so fascinated with my hair because our hair means something. It's our crown, it's our glory. And just imagine if you did not cut your hair and you let it grow so long, you wouldn't be able to put clothes on anyway, because your hair would be all the way down to the ground. And just imagine you having all that beautiful hair, but then we want to cut it, we want to manipulate it. And even women today that got dreadlocks, yeah, that's fine, you have dreadlocks, but a lot of women that I know, they color their dreadlocks, and then they lose edges because they put in their hair in these hairstyles and twisting it up and pinning it. Then they don't got no hair, you know, around their edges. The edges is gone because you're trying to be cute and just let your hair be. Look at my hair now. That is me, and I accept myself because I love myself. So that's all I wanted to say. And if anybody have any questions, you know, just ask. But yeah, I love being in Costa Rica. You know, it's so natural and it's so beautiful. And like I said, there are no beauty supply stores. These people here are smart enough to know that who they are is just by only nobody telling them, you know, that they're not beautiful. But for some reason, the melanated black woman, we're just so confused. But I understand it's because we're Europeanized, we're Negropeans, you know, that we're trying to fit in this box that is not us. We have kinky hair, we have beautiful brown skin, we have shapely bodies. You know, we're beautiful. So stop following these fads and listen within, because you know the truth. You know being in Babylon is a lie. You know that every day you're being programmed to be something that you're not. And then you waste your money on all these products, makeup, clothes, you know, and you don't have anything. But that's the system. That's the system. They want to continue to have you chase that dollar so you can stay within that system, put your energy in that system. But you will decide if you want to get out. And you know exactly what to do, because nature is the answer. Come back to nature. Like right now, I feel like I was a potted plant and I was brought back to nature, and I've been planted back into the soil, because right now, you know, I'm getting my nutrients, I'm getting reconnected back to the source. But then eventually you're going to see my transformation. I already see a transformation in myself. You're going to see my hair transforming, my skin. You're going to see, because I'm back to the source. You know, I have pure sunlight, UVA sunlight. I have fresh air. I eat fruit directly from the tree, not from the grocery store. I sleep on the ground. I'm grounded. I'm rooted. I walk barefooted. Like, I'm completely immersed in nature. And so now I'm really going to see who I really am, because I'm right where I should be, back home, back to mama. So, again, I love myself. Reflection, you are beautiful. You are beautiful. Just stop. Just say, hey, I'm going to throw away my comb and brush, and I'm not going to touch my hair. Twist it up. You know, leave it alone. I twisted my hair. I think I haven't done my hair about 2 months. And I'm free. That's natural hair freedom for your ass. It's not fixing your hair for 2 months and being okay with it. I love myself. How you turn this off?